Hey guys, it's Amy and welcome to my week 10 update on my Mounjaro journey. I'm sorry that I haven't done it earlier. It's literally been on my list of things to do since Thursday to do this little update vid, but I've just not been feeling good. And I was going to do it yesterday, but I just felt really tired and I just felt a bit depressed. And so I was literally tucked into bed by 9. So I kept thinking I need to do the video. And then I was just like, do you know what, just go to bed. It just wasn't the time for it. So I do apologise, it is a couple of days late, but the week 10 update is basically, I think last time, so at the end of week 9, when I just got back from my holiday, I was 11 stone 6. And that's from a Mounjaro starting weight of 13 stone when I started Mounjaro. And now, at the end of week 10, I'm 11 stone 3. So I've lost 3 pounds in week 10, which I'm very happy about. Week 10 also happens to be my first week on the 7.5 milligrams. So I've just took my second shot of the 7.5 milligrams on Friday night. It is technically meant to be Thursday night, but I didn't have time, so I did it on Friday instead. And to be honest, what I will say is in the first week of 7.5, I didn't really feel like as good an effect, or I feel like I didn't really feel anything. What I did notice is when I got back from holiday, I felt awful. But I do think that's because, lack of sleep on holiday, poor nutrition, not looking after myself. But I was ill. I felt awful. I mean, you can probably hear it in my voice from my last video. I think I had a sore throat and I could barely swallow, and I just felt all bunged up and was coughing and everything. So I just felt really run down. And that's the thing, I can't tell if it's the 7.5 and Mounjaro and the holiday, or if it's just, do you know what I mean? Because I can't tell if I'd have felt rubbish this week anyway. But I felt really lethargic this week, that's what I will say. And I didn't find that this first week on 7.5, I mean, I injected it into my thigh, because the last time I injected it into my stomach, I don't know if you remember me saying, I messed it up and I literally had a bruise that was covering half my stomach. And because basically I've been getting injection site reactions maybe from about week 3. It's weird because it wasn't, when I first started Mounjaro, the first couple of weeks, I didn't get any injection site reactions and I was doing exactly the same thing. But what I did think was, I've been using anti-bac wipes instead of alcohol wipes or whatever to prime the injection site. But this time I didn't do that and I thought I'd got away with it, but then a little rash did pop up on my belly. So I think I am just going to get these injection site rashes. I think I am. Luckily, touch wood, they do go away. Oh, I'm scared they won't now, but so far they have gone away. But yeah, it's just a bit odd because I didn't get them at the start, but now every single week I'm getting these injection site reactions no matter what I do. So I think it is what it is, and I'll take it. Do you know what I mean? As long as I'm not getting anaphylaxis or being really ill, then I'm quite happy to continue. But yeah, I felt really tired this week. Even when the past couple of days, even when I've been sort of, getting better from being run down after holiday and my sore throat's gone away and stuff, I felt really tired and just I've got no energy, really lethargic, and I have been eating. That's what the strange thing is, because normally they're appetite suppression, you're not eating, that's why you feel a bit. But I felt knackered and I've been going to bed and having 8 hours of sleep and waking up exhausted. And yesterday when I went to bed at 9, I could barely keep my eyes open, I was knackered. But I hadn't done anything strenuous that day, and I'd got up at a normal time, and it was just really weird. I don't know, I'm hoping, touch wood, that's going to go away. Because I was thinking to myself, I was well, if it lasts another week, I might go see the GP. Because I can't tell if it's just come off the back of me being run down from holiday or it's the Mounjaro. Because I haven't really, the first week ever I was on Mounjaro, I did feel very lethargic. But since then, not really. So I'm a bit because it's abnormal tiredness though. I feel knackered. To be fair though, I mean, I am a complete drama queen, but to be fair, I was working 12-hour shifts Monday, Tuesday, and then I was working 8 hours the rest of the week. So, I have been working. But yeah, I just thought it was a bit odd. So I think, take note of that anyway. Well, I've took note of it. And I'm wondering if I maybe got a nutrient deficiency. Because I'm not going to lie, I haven't really been prioritising my fruit and veg. I've been prioritising protein, but I couldn't, do you know what I mean? The 5 a day has gone out the window, so I really need to start looking at that. The other day I bought a pack of massive Wodja bananas, whatever you call them, a tribe of bananas. They all went black on the side. I didn't touch them because I didn't know, I just wasn't in the mood. So I need to definitely up my fruit and veg intake, because I think that might be contributing. I've probably got some sort of nutrient deficiency at this point. But anyway, so no, I took my second shot of 7.5 milligrams on Friday. It went okay, and to be fair, so far I've noticed a big difference. I kind of felt like the first week I was like, has the shot gone in? But this week, obviously it's only been, because it's Sunday today, so it's only been 2 days since I've took it. But I have noticed the appetite suppression has come back, which I'm really happy about. And I'm hoping now I feel a bit better, like physically, that the tiredness will go away. But I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. So yeah, touch wood, so far the 7.5 milligrams is going okay. And if I still manage to lose weight on it, which I have done in the first week, I think I'm going to try and stay on 7.5 milligrams for at least another month. Because I don't want to like race my way through the doses and then run out. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Like, I am a bit wary now because I kind of wish that I'd stayed on 5 milligrams. But like, hindsight's a gift, and to be fair, I don't necessarily regret going up to 7.5 because I did feel like the 5 sort of stopped working for me, sort of thing. But what I will say is, although the appetite suppression in the second week of 7.5, you know, I'm feeling that that's working now. The alcohol noise is coming back like a lot. I don't know if it's just because, you know, it's the Euros and like now I'm wanting a little glass of wine, but before I wouldn't have even been bothered. But now, like, I could sit and, do you know what I mean? So I'm a bit like, like I need to keep an eye on that. But yeah, so non-scale victories this week. To be honest, a big one for me is Monday through Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I didn't go to the gym and I didn't beat myself up about it. I felt horrible, I felt tired, I felt like my body needed a rest, and I gave my body a rest. But the good thing about that is when I went back on Friday, I didn't like overexert myself or like go too hard to make up for it. But normally, like in the past, if I hadn't been to the gym for a few days, I'd never go again. Do you know what I mean? So I think that is a positive. One, I've allowed myself to rest, and two, I've bounced back from it and I've been like, right, and I've not just thought, oh, pack it in then, like I'll never exercise again, which is what the pattern normally is for me. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll go hard for like a week or two and then I won't exercise in 6 months. So I am happy, but to be honest, I do think, because obviously I don't know if I've told you about my back pain. Like I've got lower back pain, and because originally I was like, oh, it's me lifting these dumbbells, it's me lifting this, but I've stopped doing stuff like that. Like I'm just doing like body weight squats, or like I'm avoiding weights as much as possible, or I'm doing like the chest press, but where my back's supported, where you're lying down. I'm not. So, but it is still hurting, and so what I think I might do for the next week is be a little cardio girly and just do cardio. Now I am a bit worried because in the past when I've just done, because it's only recently in the past couple of months since I've started Mounjaro that I've actually started weight training and going to my weightlifting class and everything, and I am a bit worried, to be honest, that I'm worried that it's going to drive me back into that sort of cardio obsession. But what I'm mainly worried about is that, because obviously I've got this in my head like, oh, you can't do too much cardio because you're going to lose muscle, and I don't want to like dwell on it. So yeah, I don't want to get in my head about cardio and about, oh no, like all my muscle's going to be gone, and like I don't want to be sort of spinning around in my head about it. I just want to do a nice little week of like step aerobics or something, because for me the main reason currently that I go to the gym is for my mental health. Obviously I want strength, I want muscle, you know, I want to lose weight, but like at the minute, like I enjoy going to the gym because it just gives me something to do, and like I can listen to my little podcasts, and you know, it's a nice distraction for me. And so I don't want to completely stop going to the gym, because I have signed up for NHS physio, but no doubt the waiting list's like 4 years, and so I am going to start doing some like back exercises and maybe yoga and stuff. But yeah, I don't want to get in my head about cardio. I don't want to get myself in a panic over it, but I do think this next week I'm going to definitely take it easy with weights, because at the moment I don't know what's going on with my back, and I don't want to risk making it worse. And it's because I have had a bad back for years. It's always clicking, and like my knees are always clicking, but I don't want to get in my head about it. I want to allow myself to rest. I want to be like, okay, right babes, so what can we do at the gym that's not, you know. So those are some non-scale victories. I've allowed myself to rest, and I've not allowed myself to have an all or nothing mentality with the gym so far, which I'm very proud of. I've not had a very good week mentally, if I'm being honest. It's been quite a strange week in terms of like physically I felt drained, but then also mentally I've not been feeling very good. I must say I don't think it's Mounjaro related. I know there are some sort of like articles and like, you know, stuff floating about oh, like Mounjaro it's been linked to depression, or Mounjaro has been linked to, you know, that sort of like deterioration in mental illness. For me personally, with what I've seen at the moment. Obviously, I might change my mind on this. I personally don't think there's enough evidence to link Mounjaro to a deterioration in mental health, because I think there's so many factors that go into that. And to my knowledge, from the research that I've done so far, again, I could be wrong, I could change my mind, I don't think there's enough evidence to link it, and I don't think there's anything in Mounjaro that would have caused a deterioration in my mental health. So I don't want people to be like, oh, in the comments, be like, oh, by the way, babes, like, I don't think it's the Mounjaro. And, like, the way that I felt, like, the past week, I'm not going to stop the Mounjaro because of it anyway. But I do think I do think it's interesting, because don't get me wrong, but the thing is, there's a million reasons why your mental health can deteriorate. And I think Eli Lilly maybe got sued because something happened along those lines. I don't know the ins and outs. And obviously, it could be a proper causation thing. I'm not convinced at the minute. I don't think we've seen enough evidence. But that is something to keep in mind. Like, that there have been some suggestions that Mounjaro and other GLP-1 agonists can lead to a deterioration in your mental health. But I think there's too many, there's too many factors involved here. Like, I just don't think you can draw any conclusions about that. But I think my intentions for this coming week, week 11 on Mounjaro definitely is to prioritise my mental health. I want to prioritise sleep. I've started reading another book. I think I've been telling you to read Everyone on This Train is a Suspect, but it's the one before. He's called Benjamin Stevenson. He's like a witty, I think he's a stand-up comedian or something, but he does like these sort of parody murder mysteries, and it's really good. But the first one that I'm reading now is called Everyone in My Family is a Serial Killer, or Everyone in My Family's Killed Someone or something. But it is really good. Obviously, it doesn't sound like the most relaxing books, but it's just kind of like a Mickey take murder mystery sort of thing. So I'm enjoying that at the minute. But my intentions for this week definitely is to prioritise sleep, prioritise my mental health in the form of doing things that I enjoy, like reading, and just trying to relax. Like, I feel really high strung this week. I feel on edge, and I don't know what it is, but there's just something that's not been right this week. And so I am trying to, like, keep it cool, keep it collected. I might try and do some yoga. I do really want to do another gym video and, like, film in the gym. It's just embarrassing. Like, I filmed earlier, but I only got, like, 30 seconds of footage. And I thought, well, this isn't enough to make a whole video of. But I do want to sort of do more gym videos, because I like that as well. Like, and I like showing people what I'm doing, and just, I don't know, like, but yeah. So my intentions for this week are basically to look after myself and to try and have a bit more fruit and veg. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so honestly, guys, I want to do a Mounjaro facts video. I say this all the time. To be fair, I probably could do one, just from, like, the questions that I had myself when I started, or the questions that you see on Reddit or on Google or whatever. But I don't know, if anyone's got anything specific that they want to know, then let me know. Because obviously I've gorged myself on Mounjaro content. So I feel like I'm kind of like, oh, that's obvious now, but, like, some stuff isn't obvious about it, and I think it would be interesting if I did a video. But yeah, I just had a bit of a rubbish week, really, guys, to be honest. But we're manifesting that week 11 is going to be amazing. I'm going to have a great week mentally. I'm going to have a great week in terms of the gym. I'm going to do a bit of yoga, might even do some mindfulness. The world's my oyster, we don't know. And I'm going to do a Fabletics haul, because basically, I ended up trapped in some sort of scheme where I'm paying 60 quid a month for Fabletics, and I've used it, but it's complicated. But basically, I need to, like, use my member credits and get out and just stop paying 60 quid a month, because Lord knows what's going on. But anyway, any questions, let me know. If you want to know anything specific, let me know. And I hope you guys are all having an amazing weekend.